Okay, picture this. It's 2024, August 25th, and KSI and Jake Paul just wrapped up their trilogy fight. Someone won, someone lost, they shook each other's hands, and they both announced that they're retiring from boxing as a whole. Fans now satisfied, we're all eager to see what comes next out of crossover boxing. But the problem is, what does come next for crossover boxing? What is the next big thing in influencer boxing? Come with me to find out. Misfits Boxing already has an establishment of trained fighters at their disposal. Many people believe that these are the kind of people that are going to be carrying influencer boxing throughout the coming years. Problem that this runs into though, however, is that Misfits Boxing doesn't like to protect their fighters. People like Jake Paul and KSI have been having fights constantly where they are expected to win. What this does is raise their star power while leaving little wiggle room to lose, because a loss could be detrimental to the career of either of these guys. However, when it comes to Misfits Boxing, you have people like Salt Pappy, who was on a hype train for so long. Everyone thought that he was, in fact, the #1 influencer boxer. And instead of building that Salt Pappy brand, they decided to throw him in there against Anthony Taylor, a well-trained MMA fighter and professional boxer, in which Salt Pappy lost by decision. Why the hell would Misfits Boxing put one of their star fighters against a tough professional fighter without even building on it or hyping it up in previous events? That is just a certified, guaranteed way to kill off the hype for a fighter.
The saddest thing about this for me is Salt Pappy was one of the few stars that had been built by Misfits, right? These are the kind of characters which you need to protect them, you need to nurture them and build their stars up. You don't want to throw them in there where the guy is just going to clinch and is going to get a decision against them and devalue what they're building there. And now with Jay Swingler retiring, it's even more important that you protect these guys.
Misfits Boxing simply just doesn't know how to preserve a fighter's value, unfortunately. That's why I believe the next coming and the next generation of YouTube/influencer boxing is going to be on other platforms such as Kingpin. Kingpin have a wide array of new faces along with new and fresh ideas, such as the current tournament going on. Couple that with other promotions that are doing similar things with similar hype and gaining a lot of traction, such as SCB, Small Creator Boxing, and you have yourself a decent establishment for the future of influencer boxing. However, if influencer boxing as a whole wants to continue, then it needs to make some serious changes. Having people on the cards with boxing experience is fine, but getting professional fighters to fight each other on influencer boxing cards, such as the recent Misfits 006 Chris Avivela versus Paul Bamba, isn't a good idea, because honestly, no one cares who they are. If you wanted to go watch normal meh boxing, then just go watch the undercard of some of the big fights. That's not why we watch Misfits Boxing or Kingpin Boxing or anything like that. I truly believe that influencer boxing as a whole just needs to get its act together and start actually getting fighters who promote fights well and are entertaining to watch. No one cares really anymore about how good of a boxer someone is unless it's someone big like KSI, Jake Paul or Logan Paul. Nowadays, everyone's just thirsty for that entertainment value that used to come with YouTube boxing. Even when YouTube boxing was terrible boxing in general, it was still entertaining. A great example of this is DK Money versus Virus. Couple that with out-of-the-ring entertainment and mic skills, and you have yourself the perfect influencer boxer, in my opinion. However, nowadays, it seems these promotions care more about having lesser names with better boxing skill to try and get some credibility from boxing purists for some reason than they actually do care about content creators who want to be entertaining. A lot of influencer boxing companies need to pick up the slack that they've been dragging on the floor and actually start making some entertaining fights. Otherwise, honestly, they might kill the whole scene.